after an
Okay, computer. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the heck am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body and a matching soul. I want you to notice when I'm not here. You're so freaking special.
This is all up. We haven't done this in a while. Hello?
What up?
Dude, that song is perfect for us.
Man, I cannot. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I wonder if we'll get in trouble from Richard Chase himself.
No, there's no copyright on it because it's a
cover.
It's a parody
cover.
So it's a cover. So we actually don't do it. So what's going on? All right, we're back, dude. We haven't had a podcast in like a week or two. It's been a while.
I know it's been a while. We were doing it's been 2 weeks, but we were doing the Poland, the Poland stuff from 2 weeks ago.
Poland stuff. We were doing the food stuff. We've been busy, man.
Right.
It's like we're not doing stuff, but man, it's been hard because I mean the podcast. It's like, and the other thing is too, I don't want to just get on here and start talking about crap that we don't, just make stuff up as we go. But we do have some news.
Right.
What Youngstown sucks. I've come to the conclusion.
Yeah.
Youngstown, the city of Youngstown, is always going to be the way it is until they get leaders in there. And like they're dropping the ball with the sewer at Mill Creek Park. Remember we talked about that before, where the sewer drains in, and it's done that for years.
Yeah, and Boardman and everywhere.
They've had 10. I forget what the years. They've had so many years to fix it. The Fed is now suing them for not doing it.
Oh,
all right. And they're trying.
Imagine if you fix that though. The amount of industry you create by fixing that is so worth it. It doesn't even. Honestly, it almost doesn't matter the amount of debt because then you get clean water. If you have clean water, you can have people swimming in it. You know what I mean?
It'd be amazing.
It'd be incredible. But
here, let's pull this up. You want to watch?
I don't know enough about it though, honestly.
Let's start on this real fast. So thanks for watching too. If you're tuning in, can you do us a favor and like and follow us? Here we go. Let's watch. We're talking about Youngstown sewer and the Mill Creek Park. So here we go. Let's come on. There's a dog outside right now.
And your second membership is free. Get instant access to discounts on everyday purchases, eye care and prescriptions, and tools and tips to help manage your money and maximize your health. Plus, AARP fights to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more. Join and get an insulated trunk organizer free, plus AARP the magazine. Call or go to joinaarp.org now.
Federal court asking.
Here we go.
The city of Youngstown has filed a lawsuit in federal court asking that the scope of improvements to its wastewater treatment process be reduced because the cost is too much. First News anchor Stan Boney read through the lawsuit and joins us live in the studio with what the city's asking for.
Well, the agreement made 10 years ago between Youngstown and the Environmental Protection Agency called for 3 phases of upgrades to its wastewater treatment process. The first phase, upgrades to the Poland Avenue plant, are done. The third phase, to stop wastewater flowing into Mill Creek Park, is in the planning process. It's the second phase, construction of what's known as a wet weather facility that the city is contesting in federal court. According to the lawsuit filed on Friday, the cost of a wet weather facility has skyrocketed from the original estimate 20 years ago of $62 million to an estimate now of $240 million. A wet weather facility will control wastewater during heavy rains, but the city in the lawsuit contends the data has changed and wastewater after heavy rains can be controlled more cost effectively. In fact, the lawsuit states, quote, the project is significantly oversized for its intended purpose and is no longer a cost-effective control measure. There are now other viable and cost-effective options for controlling the overflows that were not available in 2014. Youngstown is requesting a modification of the plan. The project will be replaced with a cost-effective project for reducing overflows. One option being proposed in construction of a smaller and most likely less expensive facility, though no cost estimate has yet to be determined.
Anything stick out for that for you?
To me, it just sounds like kicking the can down the road. Like right. Oh, we just more time to create the next excuse for why we can't do it.
So they drag their ass, right? They've drugged their ass for years and years and years.
Right.
Costs have gone up, and now they're saying, "Oh, we can't do it now because it's too expensive." Get the hell out of here!
Right.
And the freaking sewer going into Mill Creek Park.
Millions of dollars in COVID money. Like, why is it too expensive?
Yeah, you tell me, dude. Again, they're just literally just kicking. They don't want to deal with it.
Right.
Oh, so they're suing the federal government now to try and freaking not pay. That's insane.
Unrelated side note. Stamboni, as he gets older, sounds more and more like Casey Kasem. Do you remember who Casey Kasem was? You go to the movie theater and Casey Kasem would be on.
Today's top 40.
Right. He's dead. R.I.P. Casey Kasem. But
did he really die?
Yeah, a couple years ago. He was the voice of Shaggy too. Did you know that? From Scooby Doo.
I did know that.
Shaggy.
Speaking of Stan Bodie, did you know we didn't really talk about that? I mean, I talked about it a little bit. Did you know I got to meet Stan Bodie?
No. When did you meet Stan Bodie?
Hold on, I'll show you. So if you've been living under a rock, what was it? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, with the whole thing with Celebrate Poland and the village and stuff. We really didn't talk about that.
We never reviewed it after the fact. No, other than just our presentation of it.
Yeah, our presentation of it. So let's kind of talk about what happened. So, for those of you living under a rock, we had wanted to do a charity event for Task Force 20, which is a military charity that buys gym memberships for veterans. We were going to have a liquor or beer tent during Celebrate Poland on separate property on the Legion. Celebrate Poland hated us for doing it. They didn't come to us. They go to the village and start crying. Is that fair?
Yeah. They don't want booze.
They don't want booze. People like, well, why didn't you ask Celebrate Poland? Because Celebrate Poland hates our guts. Because we had an event, our movie night, which was like 3 weeks prior. They hated us doing it. So they said we took away from their sponsors and everything else like that. I wasn't going to deal with them. I think their party's great. I don't care for some of the committee members. How's that? Is that fair?
In the past, Celebrate Poland has done, like, we've tried to basically co-brand with them, and they want nothing to do with us. Well, they're fine with us raising money for them, but then even when we raised money, we never got a thank you. Like, we raised thousands and thousands of dollars, never got
thousands and thousands. And then we had our movie night. We had our movie night, and they said, we don't want it. Yo, how dare you? Remember that?
So then, they were mad at us about having a movie night because it was in the same month as Celebrate Poland. So we're taking away from them again. And it's just annoying. Like, they don't understand co-branded marketing where you can have a similar event on the same day. We will bring in people that are different from the people that they will bring in. All that combined group of people will spend their money at both events, and it will be good. But they don't want to look at it like that.
Here's my question.
It's all about
Here's my question to you. If it wasn't us, and it was the Poland Lions Club or Poland Rotary wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Do you think they would do it?
I don't know. I don't know, because I think they're very like, this is our thing, stay away from our thing, and
unless you're helping us and giving us money.
Unless it's in our name, because they want all the credit, is what it seems
crazy.
But
like we wanted to do our movie night with them. Like we wanted to co-market our movie night. Remember, we were like, it's going to be a warm-up for Celebrate. They didn't want to hear it. They wanted nothing to do with our movie night.
And then the problem is, if you stand against them, you know, we already have a reputation in Poland for not being like good enough. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't raised in Poland. We didn't grow up in Poland. We're not classy enough for Poland. So it's just beyond frustrating.
Yep.
They're so ridiculous.
So I went. So anyways, we were going to do the event anyways. Poland Village, led by Sam Moffey and that asshat Jay Maseko. And I'll say that. The
lawyer. The village lawyer who isn't elected. He's hired by council, hired by the mayor, I believe.
We're going to pass a resolution that basically ordered the police chief to not sign this form. And I went in front of Poland Village, where I said, you know what, we're not going to do it because we didn't want to hurt the other community organizations. Hurt them. And I got to meet Stan Bodie. You want to watch the video?
Watch it.
Here we go.
Luke Schuster is one of the MLO bros who, with his brother, have a social media podcast. They had planned a fundraiser for June 29th at Poland's American Legion Hall to benefit veterans the same day as Celebrate Poland. But the organizers of Celebrate Poland opposed the fundraiser, where liquor was going to be sold.
Don't they all look so pleasant, Isaac?
They look very happy.
Don't they look like a very pleasant group of people?
They look super happy you're there.
Oh God, sorry, I just couldn't have it. I mean, just look at them. Sorry, that just made me.
I'm looking at all there. There's a lot of people there.
Oh, it's packed.
It's never that full.
It was packed, and not one of those people in that front like me. Okay, here we go.
So we are withdrawing our liquor application. We will have it on another night.
Before Poland Village Council this evening was a resolution opposing the sale of liquor during Celebrate Poland, specifically mentioning the June 29th fundraising event. Schuster was critical of the process.
You should be out there talking to every person that is in this town to see what they want to do. The backroom stuff in this town has to stop.
Councilman Michael Thompson said the issue was being discussed at a public meeting.
How that is a shady backroom deal, that's not an accurate description. That's what we call defamation.
That is
Cindy
not
Best.
Defamation, you twit. It's not defamation. I was referring to the fact that they made it an emergency meeting, right? Which therefore waived they have to read it for 3 days, 3 meetings in a row. And Jay, the lawyer, told council he wasn't allowed to talk to the city of the people in the village about it.
So Jay, for those that don't understand, Jay told city council that the councilmen that they aren't allowed to talk to people in their town, that the voters.
Correct.
That's
insane.
That is shady. That is shady, because that's what you're supposed to do as a councilman. Right. Why is the lawyer telling the elected officials that they cannot talk to the people that voted them in? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense.
Isaac, so add up the two things. So you have you have Jay telling the council not to talk to the people, and you have an emergency resolution, which means they don't have to read it 3 times. Why would they do that?
Because they want to get it done before Celebrate Poland, right? That's their objective.
There's 6 meetings prior to Celebrate Poland.
Yeah,
it's 2 or 4. It's not that, dude. They were trying to slip it under the rug. They wanted to just pass it so nobody saw, and I found out about it. Right?
Yeah.
So why Nate Murphy? Why are you here? Like, why are you here?
Do you know who that is?
No.
Do you know who Nate Murphy is? He is one of my clients. I will. I may or may not be selling his house. That is about right for the MLO Bros clientele right there. That's the type of person. That right there is the type of person we attract to sell their house. Right there.
There we go. All right, here we go. Keep going.
is president of Celebrate Poland.
Our opposition is not with fundraising. It is with bringing alcohol into the mix. We simply don't want the liability.
It says resolution addressing temporary liquor permits at community events.
Nancy Muscat said her Poland Junior Women's Club has considered having alcohol at some events.
Right. That's a huge problem. That sets a precedent that one event can make a determination for everyone thereafter.
In fact, Schuster said
huge shout out to the Poland Junior Women's Club and Nancy for standing up and saying something, even if you don't agree with us. Like, you guys showing up, it's great. On top of just her and all these other groups that came and said, hey, you're shutting off alcohol for our events. Like, and I know Cindy was trying to claim that it's dangerous, right? Alcohol is dangerous at events because somebody could get drunk and wander. Like, why are we so quick with events like this in Poland to be like, yeah, we're not having alcohol. We're done. We're not doing it. It's dangerous, this and that. Why can't you just be like, hey, maybe we're worried about people drinking too much. Let's limit them to 2 drinks. Let's do a ticket system and, 2 drinks per person. That way we can keep track of it. It's not that we don't trust you boys to make sure you had an event in the past and it was wonderful and nobody got drunk, but like, Celebrate Poland's worried. So let's do 2 drink limit. And we say, okay, cool. That's fair. That's safe.
I would have done that all day.
Yeah. This is for a good cause. And like, there's towns all over Ohio. There's towns all over Youngstown.
Churches do it.
There are towns all over Ohio. There are towns all over the United States that have events like this, and things like people never go wander off into the fireworks. Like, that doesn't happen,
dude.
And I don't understand why you're so afraid to have a couple beers. Like, just live a little. My goodness,
Isaac. On June 30th, the day after Celebrate Poland on Sunday,
right.
You and I are going to have a tent at the Austintown celebration.
Yeah,
they invited us. There's booze all over. It's at a casino, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and I wish you would have said something in that meeting, like, about how Poland. You really think that during that parade and at that event, there aren't people sneaking in booze? Yeah. You are living in a freaking dreamland. Yeah. If you think people really aren't sneaking in, moms aren't sneaking in drinks in their cup, and parents aren't sneaking in drinks in their cup, and Sam Moffey wasn't drinking booze when he flipped us off. Like, you guys are living in an imaginary world if you think people are going to celebrate 100%. Poland and not drinking. Like, come on, be realistic. And if I was at that meeting, I would have said that. You councilmen really think, just by a show of hands, do you think nobody sneaks drinks in to Celebrate Poland? Everybody does. How many of you have ever had a beer before Celebrate Poland, during Celebrate Poland, or after Celebrate? Every single one of those people have to raise their hand or they're lying. Yeah. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
I agree. It's almost like it's just a lie. It's just one big lie.
It is, like I said this at the meeting. It is 75% because it's us. Right? Because it's the MLO bros trying to do it, whatever. 25% alcohol. That's all this is. It is such a
it's because you're a redneck. Look at your outfit there. Look at your outfit right now. I got and then Sam, like, you want to talk about how it's not personal? It's 100% personal because we had an event in the past, no issues. So why is it an issue this time? The only like, if you're going to go off past precedents, right? Something in the past happened. We have a clean track record. Why wouldn't you let us do it? Right. So it's like, okay, they did it in the past. We can't stop them from doing it that way. So we're just going to take, like, all they're doing is taking Celebrate Poland's side. And it's sad. And they said it's not personal. But then after this was done, they're like, oh, you know what? We do feel bad for those other groups. And then Sam Moffey's like, well, what if we just pass a law to make it so that the MLO bros can never have an event? Like,
how about that? Like, he literally brought that up.
Like, how much do you want to prove that it's personal?
It's personal.
Like you're just 100%
targeting us.
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah, targeting and discriminating against us. Is that a fair word? Discriminating.
Right.
He's discriminating against us. He's
it's the same vibe
against us.
Right. It's the same vibe we get in every industry we go into. Like we're experiencing that a little bit in real estate too, where it's like you guys shouldn't be here because you're not like fancy pants enough. You know, you're too redneck or whatever. You're too
crazy,
confrontational.
Yeah,
it's controversial.
It's controversial, and it's you're not one of us.
Right.
You don't fit the mold. You aren't one of us. I've been in the mortgage industry for 40 or 20 years.
Yeah.
I've been like that. It's like, you're not, why do you think I couldn't work at those banks with the suit and tie and stuff? Because it's just how I am. It's impossible.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild.
All right, let's see here. So let's keep going. God, get me off of the screen here. Jeez.
Reason he was withdrawing was so it would not affect future fundraisers.
But because I don't want to be personally responsible for when my friends at Rosalie's Forever Footprint want to have a liquor license, they have to jump through hoops.
Schuster said they would hold their fundraiser in the fall. Council decided to table the resolution and possibly write a new one specific to celebrate Poland and the sale of alcohol.
We have a victory ahead of us, because we're coming back together again and we're realigning the way we should as a community and moving forward in a positive light.
In Poland, Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.
Really, really good, by the way. Stan Boney.
Better work days start by
totally
being
sounds like
dressed for
Casey
the job
Kasem.
at hand.
As he's getting older, he sounds like it's wild.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. It's fun. Isn't it fun? Austintown 4th of July celebration, June 30th. Austintown Family Fun Day, August 10th.
Wait, Austintown Family Fun Day? You took our idea.
Hey, way to steal our idea there, Robert Santos.
Well, to be fair, we're sponsoring the music.
Austintown Township Trustee Robert Santos freaking stealing our idea. Hey, how about you give us a little bit of credit for that idea? Family Fun Day.
Yes,
I'll take that as credit.
I'll take that as a compliment. And we are sponsoring. We're going to sponsor the band or something for that event over there.
Yeah,
I just might start hanging out in Austintown. I think I get, like I said, I get along. We get along better with the people in Austintown.
We really do. Their Austintown Complaint Department. Shout out to those guys. Those guys are insane. That group is insane.
Yeah. You got I feel like Austintown likes us. Struthers likes us more. The mayor in Struthers loves us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the people Canfield and Poland.
And Poland doesn't even realize what it's doing. It's going to you're going to push people away from moving to Poland. 100%. And I know the old people who live in Poland don't give a shit because they're not going to be here that much longer.
Yeah.
But Canfield's doing drinks on the green and all these cool events and stuff. You're going to attract more people. And they just got rated number 3 school in Ohio or something.
Yep.
So you're gonna, if you're not careful, Canfield's gonna take over, and Canfield's gonna attract more people and attract better community members, and that's going to do nothing but hurt.
The old guard in Poland, they don't give a shit. They
want it to be a retirement community. Yeah, they want it to be a retirement community.
They don't want new people moving in. They don't want new houses going up. They don't want families moving into the area. 100%. They don't. I truly believe 70% of the people in our area don't want kids. They don't want business. They just want a little tiny town with nothing to do. Right. And they're going to die in their houses because they're not going to move anywhere. Right. I truly believe that.
And I almost think that they don't want booze at the event, and they don't want people if we attract people from, let's say, Austintown or Youngstown or other parts of town, they're like, we don't want those type of people at our event anyways. You know what I mean? They'll deny it all day, but I truly believe we don't want those types of people. Drinkers, you want to attract drinkers from Austintown and Youngstown? How not classy.
Yeah, there's just no way. I don't want to move to Canfield either. I'm staying in Polk. Like people are like, people at, oh, why don't you guys move to Austintown? North Lyme, South Range. You need to move back to South Range, which is where I'm from.
That's where I live. That's where I live.
Yeah, but literally, I had people like, why don't you come back? Bring your kids. It's a great school. Because you know why? Because then the freaking people will win here.
Right? They say we scared them away. Yeah,
I will never leave here.
And your wife's from Poland, so you guys stay.
Yeah, I will never leave here. No, I meant. She means the old people move there. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Moving to Canfield. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? Dude, Vienna Township. You want to talk about that? So, has anybody been following Vienna Township up north of us? And this freaking nightmare situation where the accountant for the town had messed up the math. And
is that Trumbull County too?
That's Trumbull County, yeah. And they were $1.5 million off, and she quit, or she basically left the finance person. Yeah, and they audited the books. They're now saying it's closer to $3 million.
So she made a mistake.
She wasn't totally honest or open, and she was paying bills with money they didn't have. She was pulling money from the fire department when it should have been going and pay bills. Like, it was just a complete train wreck.
Was she taking any money?
No, they haven't proved that yet. No, but they didn't have enough money to pay for everything.
So she was just paying off debts with other debts.
Correct. Right.
Essentially.
And there's 3 trustees here. Watch this news article. You want to watch something fun? So, ships going down. Hold on. So, ships going down. What happens with the rats, buddy? The rats go first. Ready? Here we go. Let's put this up. Oh, God, that's a terrible look there, Mr. Lowboy.
Vienna Township finds itself looking for a new trustee this noon after an abrupt resignation. Last night, Robert Root III stepped down. Trustee Phil Pegg said it happened during a workshop with department heads and the fiscal officer. This comes after it was learned $1 million went missing from the township's bank accounts earlier this year. All 3 trustees, plus the fire and police chiefs, decided to forego their salaries until the problem's resolved. Pegg added that it will take a few days to figure out how they will go about replacing him.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel.
Is this the one?
Vienna Township finds itself looking for a new trustee.
That's the same one. Well,
hold on. No, there's more.
Developing this morning, First News is working to learn more information on the result of last night's trustees meeting in Vienna Township.
The special meeting comes after the township has been under fire for having misappropriated funds. First News reporter Hannah Erdman is live in Vienna this morning with everything that was announced at the meeting. Good morning, Hannah.
Josh, Anna, good morning. Last night during the trustees meeting here in Vienna Township, we learned a lot of things. We learned that there were more misappropriated funds and more layoffs and a resignation announced. That resignation was of the police chief Bob Lude.
That's the police chief that blocked everybody on Facebook, and then I called him out and said, dude, we're going to sue you if you don't unblock everybody. And then they made him unblock everybody.
Unblocked him, yeah.
And then he resigned like a week later.
Had resigned, and that's after he had not received a salary since February. The township cites the lack of funding as the reason for the layoffs and the resignation. Pegg says he understands people are frustrated with promised service. The resignation and layoffs leave the police department with only a few police officers. The layoffs left giant holes in the police department, completely eliminating a part of the fire department. And during the meeting last night, the trustees went into executive session. When they came out, Chief Lute's resignation was announced and Lieutenant Brian Darby was named interim police chief. All contracts with school resource officers are going to still be honored despite those layoffs. A total of 3 police officers were laid off, 3 medics in the fire department. This means the fire department no longer has a full-time staff. Wow. But the other bombshell that dropped was about those misappropriated funds. There was more than they initially anticipated seeing, and I'll have more details on that and how the financial situation could be impacted here in the township just ahead. For now, reporting.
I don't even know enough about it. Like, how do you recover from, like, you just raise everybody's taxes? Like, hey, guys.
I don't think anybody knows how you would do it. $
500 a person. Like, let's go.
Everybody, I don't know, like,
because you gotta have like, how big is Vienna? Do you have to operate with a full fire department?
Let's look. I don't think it's that big. Vienna Township, Ohio.
And I wonder what that does with a situation like that. I have so many questions. Like, what's it do to property values? It's got a torch property values, right? Because your government just nobody wants to move there because
Vienna
terrible.
Center? Is Vienna Center the same as Vienna Township?
I don't think so.
Vienna Township. Vienna Township. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really say. Vienna Center must be Vienna. Okay, Vienna Township is a suburb in Ohio that has 4,057 people.
But it's $3 million. So
basically, it's double the size of the village because Poland Village is 2,000, so it's bigger.
So 500 times 4,000 people. You're at 2 million. You're at 2 million. So you need to charge everybody $700.
Everybody chips in $700. You guys, look, we just figured it out for you guys. Everybody chipped in.
Right. But for the love of God, if you do that, they're just up in arms. But that's how you get your $3 million. Everybody pays one-time fee of $700.
So there's so much to the story. So the misappropriated funds, right? So what that means is they were like they were using money that from the fire department is what I understood it, right? And paying like bills, like regular bills. And they didn't have enough money to do it. So then she was like draining all the bank accounts all over.
Right.
Now
freaking terrifying.
They don't have a full-time fire department, which means if a house catches on fire, it's the emergency stuff, right? They missing police
terrifying.
But like, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. They have a trustee resigned.
Yeah, that's horrible. So then you got to get people in there, and then I think you're going to have to raise taxes. It's the only thing you can do. Howard Liberty Brookfield and the Air Base Fire Department are backing up on calls. Yeah, because you just yikes.
That's
yikes.
Hell, what would you do? Like, I don't know.
So you could do over the next. You could do like a 5-year plan. You could do $250 per person per year for the next 5 years.
I mean, do you do an emergency levy?
I don't know.
And then if I'm the people in Vienna, right, and I'm like, you want me to give you more money so you can spend it wrong? Like,
misappropriately use it. Yeah,
right. You had the money, you didn't spend it right.
And the thing is, that's really sad is when governments fuck up, right? And they screw up and they do something wrong. You never hear those freaking politicians apologizing.
Oh,
like, no. Did anybody ever say, hey, you know what, guys? We screwed up. You know, I am deeply, deeply sorry. This is on us. We screwed up and we need to be better. Like, why does that never happen with politicians? And it just goes like, the reason why they have the reputation of being scummy across the board. You never, because they're worried about being reelected. Like, if you're in that rough of shape, like, why not just say, you know, it was on us? And it takes a good leader to do that. But they never.
So Dale is saying, from what I've been told by individuals on the inside, it was the treasurer who was embezzling. I assume that's embezzling the money. They're gonna I know they're auditing the books. They'll find it if they were embezzling.
And then can they go, if she's embezzling that money, can they go drain her accounts?
You think she's got $3 million in there?
I don't know. Maybe she's got a nice house that she can sell. She's got a G-Wagon and friggin'
when she resigned, she left the meeting and flew off in a helicopter.
Right, the treasurer's like, I'm out of here. Right, she's got a helicopter. She's got a $3 million house in Vienna.
like the biggest house. I was like, I don't know. I've always just had. I've been blessed.
Yeah. Right. That's crazy.
Wow. I just no, man. That's just it's insane to me. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Those poor people up there though. And then it's like, you know, at least they still have the SRO, so the schools are still protected. Did you see that? Which is a big deal. So
that's good. Hey, are we talking about our new sponsor, or are we going to talk about that next month?
Next month. next week. In May, we have a new sponsor who's actually sponsoring the podcast. You know what I do want to talk about? Oh, wait, here. Dick's got another one here. The state or county should step in to find a solution for the people's safety and lives are at stake. They got fire and police levies passed and nothing to show for it. Yeah, see, exactly, Dick. And the other thing is, too, it's like, you know, they voted yes on those levies, right? They get
and then they lose people. Like they lose the fire department. That's crazy.
Yep. Oh, Brad's got a great idea, Isaac. Let's talk about this a little bit. What did you do? What did you do?
Well, it's not what I did. It's not what I did. It started off as if you've been living under a rock. A couple weeks ago,
your post got more posts than I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, so I knew my post would blow up because the original post, what I was mocking, got over 750 shares in just local Youngstown people. So what happened was a wife goes to Planet Fitness in Boardman, the gym in Boardman in the mall. And she goes inside, parks her car in the parking lot, goes inside, has her workout. Her husband finds out she's cheating. And when she's at the gym, he goes to her car, puts the wedding dress and the ring on the front of the hood, and writes cheater all over the side and cheater all over the hood and a bunch of different crazy stuff all over this car. And just
the name of the guy she was cheating with, who we won't say.
The name of the guy she was cheating with on the back, like I effed so-and-so, Kevin or whatever his name was. And then the fun thing was his name was Corey, her name was Corey. She was banging Kevin, and all of this stuff popped off, right? So Facebook, like local Facebook, cracks down. And they find Corey. They find the other Corey. They're like family with kids, and just he cheated in the past, and it runs deep, right? They're both Bible thumpers, which is even more fun. It just implodes, right?
They're religious too?
Yeah, like she was the girl with like glory to God in her profile. Like Bible thumpers, both of them. Like both of them.
She was getting thumped by something.
Right. She was getting thumped by more than just God. So they were both very like religious. So goes to show. But so then, you know, this post freaking blows up, right? Because so he does that to the car. Somebody takes pictures like, you're not gonna believe this is happening in Planet Fitness parking lot. So it blows up. Like I said, like 750 shares. People are like diving into the comments, looking up criminal records of people and looking up profiles and seeing what people. It just goes crazy. Eventually, husband or wife takes it down. They all take it down, and the husband
made a post, right?
He made an apology post, like back to his roots. I'm a good husband, and I should have been there for my wife and, you know, our family.
It sounded like, but like in his post, did it not sound like he had cheated on her before?
So I think they dug that up. I think the people of the internet dug that up, and he did cheat on her in the past too. So they're both like going back and forth. Yeah. So it's just insane, right?
So let's leave it on us. So let's make things way worse, shall we?
So then he apologizes and says, you know, this and that and whatever. So days pass, probably 2 days pass, and I'm sitting at home and I'm thinking, I got an idea. I got an idea. So I take my black car and I go first thing in the morning. I go to Walmart like the next day. I think this was 2 days later. I go to Walmart after all the posts have been taken down. I go to Walmart. I get like window paint, that like washable window paint. Like it's really tough to find. I had to have like 7 people in Walmart help me find it. So window paint, and they're yelling at me like, why would you draw this on your car? What are you doing? I explain what I'm going to do to them. And they're like, oh, this will work. So take my car. I put an MLO. I go to, because I'm not that far from Planet Fitness in Boardman. Take my car to Planet Fitness. I put the MLO Bros t-shirt on the front, just like the wedding dress. Instead of I fucked so and so on the back, I put I sell houses. I put a real estate sign. I put realtor on one side. I put loan officer on the other side. I put like I have great rates. I put great customer service. Yeah,
super nice guy.
Oh yeah. Instead of cheater, I put super nice guy.
Wait.
Call Isaac. I put my phone number. And then I made sure to put Planet Fitness in the back. And like I was so nervous that Planet
Were
Fitness.
People looking at you while you were doing that, where you're desecrating?
Yeah, guys in cars were like looking at me, kind of like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" But I was really fast. I was worried that like Planet Fitness was going to come out and kick me out. But it's really weird because it's like you see stuff on social media, but like I was terrified this whole time. Like I was nervous, and I was like, "Is this going to work?" You have no idea if it's going to work or not. But it blew up too. So I think I got over 200 shares in all the groups. It was nothing but marketing, and it's awesome because a lot of people recognize. They're like, "Yeah."
You had one person give you a hard time about it?
Yeah, it had to have been a family member because they tried to say like, how dare you, like there's kids involved and this and that. And it's like, they like the reason, like their names aren't on any of my content.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
At all. So there's no names on my content.
Right.
They know, the people of Youngstown know what happened from before.
Yeah.
So like all I'm doing is putting this out there. I said nothing about, the only thing I said about the incident before was, "Oh my God, it happened again." That's what I put in my post. But I put no names, nothing about the family. That's on them. That's on them. They were the ones who decided to go viral when they put freaking wedding dresses on cars and stuff.
Quote Obi-Wan Kenobi, "You managed to do that yourself."
Yeah. So I just didn't respond to her message. She was probably
I guarantee it was a friend or whatever.
Friend of the wife or whatever. Friend of one of the Corys. And it's like, just there's nothing you can do.
Dude,
like,
it was hysterical. It was funny. I give you full credit for that because that was freaking brutally creative, sir. Brutally creative.
Yeah, I try. I graduated from YSU in marketing.
Yep.
Figured it would work.
I'm sure all of our fellow realtors probably loved you doing that and getting all that attention.
No, realtors hate us. Realtors literally, I mean, not all.
Not all. We have friends in realtors.
Being stereotyping all realtors. A lot of realtors greatly dislike us. The same reason the Poland people like us, because we're not the typical realtor.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be suit and tie, unless it's like $1 million listing or something. But I'm not gonna I don't want to be an intimidating realtor. I want to treat you like a friend would treat you when we're going to see houses. I want to be friendly with you. I want to be down to earth. I want to talk to you like a normal person and try and break it down to you like a normal person.
It's how we do financing. It's how we do financing. We talk on the phone. We explain it like it's just the people. We're not freaking some fancy guy standing there like this, looking off to the distance. It's crazy.
And I've had so many transactions completed in my first 6 months. We've done great, and it's awesome. You want to talk about Gracie's beard? That was a fun one too.
Okay, we haven't talked about that either. That might be one of the best videos we've ever done.
Do you have that video?
I can pull it up. You want me to pull it up?
So I'll tell the story. You pull it up. I'll tell the story. So, man, we've been doing stuff behind the scenes, but we just haven't been podcasting. So that was Youngstown Pizza Reviews, Jeremy and Gracie. I love them both. They're both wonderful people. But we decided a couple weeks ago, Luke and I decided, hey, let's do a gag. Mock-up.
Well, because Jeremy won't let me. Jeremy and I have been going back and forth. He won't let me on our show.
He won't let Luke do a review. I've done a review with Jeremy, but he won't let Luke on the show to do a review. And we're like, okay, let's do a mock-up, fake pizza review and act like we're Youngstown Pizza Reviews. So Luke's like, I'm like, yeah, Luke, you be Jeremy. I'll be Grace. I'll be real quiet like Gracie is, and I'll wear sunglasses. And I wore a really tiny shirt, and I bought a wig for $20, and we did our fake Youngstown Pizza review.
All right, ready?
Do you have it? Pull it up.
Oh, I got it. All right, so we'll watch this again. This is a good one. So I want everyone to realize we did this one take. We didn't cut anything. We didn't.
Somebody in the comments tag Youngstown Pizza Reviews too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was not. We didn't do this multiple times. This is the first take. First take.
Yeah.
No
First
No
take.
reruns. First take.
No,
It was freezing outside.
No giggling, no nothing. This was one take we did. I thought that was the most impressive thing because, dude, I was trying not to laugh when you were answering questions. I was almost crying the entire time.
Right.
All right, here we go. We'll watch it real fast together. Here we go.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Jeremy from Youngstown Pizza Reviewers. That's right.
Italian.
We're back in Boardman, Ohio, my hometown where I live. Really excited about it, man. It's so cool to be here. Jeremy from Youngstown Pizza, but I got a big special guest. I got a special guest here with us today. My little baby girl, she's back. My baby girl is back. She's back from college where she's super smart, super beautiful. Come on in here, baby doll. My little baby Gracie's back. Come on. Oh, Gracie, you're so smart and so beautiful. How you doing, honey?
I like pizza.
You like pizza? Yeah, she likes pizza.
Yeah.
You
Isaac.
I had no idea what to say. I was just like, I'm just gonna be real quiet.
You legitimately look like every late 90s, early 2000 rock band. With your hair, with your
I'm gonna bring back hair metal. I'm gonna bring back hair metal.
You look like Soundgarden and Pearl Jam.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Your hair looks so pretty, baby. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do a pizza review now. Okay. She's so smart. She goes to Washington Jefferson. She's the smartest.
You ever notice how Gracie always fixes her hair?
Yes. And then you said she got kicked out of her sorority, which Jeremy, she didn't get kicked out of her sorority. She quit her sorority. But when we were when we were ghost hunting the weekend before, Gracie had said, I was like, how's the sorority? She goes, oh, I left it. So then we just dropped that on her, and she was just like, oh my God, here we go.
Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna review again the Youngstown Pizza Reviewers. Now, granted, we are Youngstown Pizza Reviews, even though our number one pizza review place is from
fixing the hair.
Newcastle.
That's what she does that all the time.
You don't like sweet sauce, okay? So we have one of my favorite places. We're gonna rate this. It's gonna be amazing. So let's get this pizza out. Yeah, ghost hunting, honey. Yes, and then don't forget, I was gonna have Kelly Pavlik on for the 5th time, but we're and we don't have enough of an audience or enough people to get more guests. That's bowling. She loves bowling. She's really good. You're really good at bowling. I know you choked it at state in high school, but it's okay, honey. Okay, so here's what we got. Oh, it's my favorite. Is this your favorite pizza? Is this your favorite pizza, Gracie? Okay. It's it. Okay, she likes ghost hunters. Okay, so here we go. A Little Caesars in Boardman. It was established in Michigan in 1498. That's a fact. It's one of our favorite pizzas. Okay, honey. So let's get you a pizza out here. Come on, Gracie. Here you go. Here you go, Grace. No, not. You just take this one. You take this one, honey. There you go. Okay. Okay. Now you know what we always say, right? What do we always say when we do pizzas? Okay. I
was trying to hold it. I was trying to hold it upside down. But I was afraid it was going to fall on me.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so one bite. Now again, I know a lot of people think we took this off. This was our original idea doing pizza reviews. It was definitely not that. David Portnoy, he took it off of us. We're very original, aren't we, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. A lot. Oh,
pepperoni.
No, there's no pepperoni on there. No, we know. I was gonna get sausage because I'm a huge fan of sausage in my mouth, but they didn't have it today. So let's. So good. I love
Brian Harris.
Brian Harris.
Oh my life! I love pizza. No. What do you think, Ryan? All right. I'm going to give this a review. I'm going to give this, let's see, it's in Boardman. It's not from PA, where I really like the most pizza from. I'm going to give this a 6.8. The sauce is very tangy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you don't have to lick that pizza. Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna give it a 6.8. Grace, what are you gonna give it? What's your rating, Gracie?
Serious with the hair.
Q.
Gracie's gonna give it a Q. Okay, she's giving it a Q. So I'm gonna give it a 6.895, and Gracie's giving it a Q. We're gonna average it out using our special formula for our reviews, and that's gonna be we're gonna give it an 8.9. That's how we work it, right, honey?
I don't like sweet sauce.
I know you don't. You know she doesn't like sweet sauce, everybody, okay? All right, everybody, listen. One more thing. The MLO Bros, love you guys. Want to give a shout out. You guys are super sexy. You get some in your beard, honey. Okay, it's okay. So MLO Bros, love you guys. You guys are the best. Really support us all the time. I'm gonna have Luke on soon. Right, Grace?
Can we go bowling?
we're going bowling. Bye, everybody. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Youngstown Pizza Reviews. F you, Jeremy, you a-hole. Sorry, Gracie, don't be mad at us. Gracie, don't be mad at us. You're going to be so mad at us. You're going to be so mad at us.
Dude, that was the best thing we've ever done.
What the heck am I doing here?
Hold on, these are great too.
I'm a creep. I'm a nut job.
Just in the eating.
It's great. That's honestly fantastic. Did you go get those him eating pizza?
I got him off of my freaking videos and I just screenshotted this. Look at this one.
On antibiotics.
Oh God, that was freaking.
Yeah, Richard Cheese.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
Okay,
It's Jeremy from Youngstown.
Yeah, look, Mike knew.
I also wanted to be known. It is absolute, and I commented on their video when I saw their power rankings. It is absolutely criminal that Avalon isn't in that top 20 of Youngstown Pizza.
I agree with that.
That is criminal.
Wait, not even top 20.
No, it's like 27 or something. They gave it like a 7 something.
I would put that in the top 5 in our area.
100%. It's like my top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're allowed to be like, listen, I can't make a top because or I can't pick a number 1 because of what. But like in terms of like marketing and advertising, I almost want to, just to spite Jeremy, I almost want to get Avalon to like sponsor us and say they're like the number 1 pizza in Youngstown.
Yeah.
And like just advertise over and over and over number 1 pizza in Youngstown. Like
I would say now you still haven't had Turco's Pizza in Newcastle.
I haven't, but that's not Youngstown.
I agree with Youngstown, dude, but it is amazing.
But I do want to try it. I've heard nothing but great things, and that style, it sounds like it's so good. The peanut oil and the
all right, so this week, Thursday, Thursday, we're helping our buddy at Cruise the Creek at 9 behind the scenes.
I thought it was like 11. It's 9.
It's not. Okay. I sent you a text message. It's
okay, sweet.
They want the light right.
Okay.
It's like 9 to 11.
Okay.
We are helping them. We're going to be riding bikes, and they're going to be doing drone footage, like a full production crew.
Okay.
And you and I are, and a couple other people like riding bikes while they film us. I guess I don't know.
As we ride into the Lanterman's Mill into the waterfall.
Well, it's down at the trail.
Can you get okay? Totally off topic here. Can you get underneath Lanterman's Mill waterfall?
No, it's cement. It's rock.
Because in the old footage, it goes down and over, but there's like a gap underneath it.
There's still a gap there. The way the mill set up, if you're ever in there, it takes. It doesn't use the actual waterfall that you see for power. It has an offshoot of the creek that goes into the mill, and then it's what I'm saying?
But like where the waterfall is, there is in the photo when the water was real dry, there was like behind the waterfall. You get back, there's like a cove.
Really?
Yeah, and I want to get back there in that cave.
I don't think that's going to be very safe. That's terrifying over there.
I put my bat cave back there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Let it fly your ramp the
car into it like they do in Batman.
So we're gonna do that Thursday. Friday at 9, we're gonna have a charity on I'll either do it. You can do it, whatever. It's a charity organization. It's actually Dick Zell's wife is going to be joining us to talk just at 9:00. Quick thing about her charity event, which I like doing and helping those guys out.
Of course.
And then we're going to be moving right along here, so it's going to be fun. So that's it. Look,
cool.
You got to go. Patricia went.
Yeah.
Do it.
Me and my coworker Pat, we're gonna go. We've already talked about driving out there and doing it.
Go do it. So, all right. Advertisement, Isaac. You want to get out of here and go to bed?
Yeah. Other than just Valley Insurance Group in Poland. Give them a call for home and auto quotes on your insurance. Also, MLO Bros stands for Mortgage Loan Originator Brothers. Weird loan officers. Happy 4 years of MLO Bros.
Yeah, isn't that today?
4 years. We've been doing it was the 20th. So it's been 4 years and 10 days. April 20th of 2020 when we were bored during COVID. But happy 4 years, everybody. It's become absolute insanity and so much bigger than I ever thought it would be. And it's created so much, such a learning experience in my life and such a awesome work experience in my life. And it's great. But we're loan officers, we're real estate agents. If you want us to, one of us can be your loan officer, one of us can be your real estate agent when you buy your next house. We'll help you. Both of us will sell your house.
Dude, we're selling houses. We're selling houses.
We are. We're doing really good with it too.
Close 1 today, close 3 next week.
Right. And it's fun because we're the only real estate agents that can advertise in everything Poland, everything Canfield, everything Salem, everything Austintown. We'll sell your homes in those groups and you'll get thousands and thousands of people viewing your house that other agents can't do. And that's a fact. So call us. We'll help you. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Can we leave on some Richard Cheese again? I love this song. It's my favorite. Here we go. Richard Cheese.
Dick Cheese. Guys.
Okay, computer. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the heck am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body and a matching soul. I want you to notice when I'm not.
The following show features